to play sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.
Yo.
My bad. Technical difficulties. That was on me.
Yeah, man. We back.
What's up, my boy? Feel like I ain't seen you in months.
It feel like it, ain't it? Boy, then went to Mexico, came back.
I did, man. I had a great time, bro. Me and the wife, man. We had a ball, bro. Puerto Vallarta owes me nothing. Definitely had a good time. Yeah, man. If he's never been to Mexico, he's never been toward that way, man. Definitely get down there. Beautiful beaches. We went for a wedding, so yeah, we had a great time, man. All the way around. No problems on the trip at all. What's up, Kels?
Yeah,
Miami front and center this morning. I'm surprised. Florida showed up to work today and Miami, to be honest with you.
Hey, man, I ain't got no choice, baby. I ain't got no choice. I'm here. Got to stand in the paint.
Hey, man, we're going to get to that a little later, man. But Georgia, man, high school football, you know how we do. You're in Texas. High school football is huge. It's jumping off. The playoffs start next week. We got McEachern's head coach, Coach Reed. Coach Reed, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm great, man. Just in the office getting ready for our game on Friday. So, just breaking the film down with the staff and putting a bow on Friday night this past week and moving forward.
That's what's up, man. So, welcome back. For folks who may not know, we had Coach Reed on here. I think y'all were just starting. Y'all was about to start y'all summer workouts, I think. And
it might have been back in the spring, I think.
Yeah, spring. Yeah, and here we are, man. Y'all champions.
4-0, undefeated in the region, Coach. Talk about that for us, man. How was that? How did you guys accomplish that goal this year?
Man, it was a journey, man. We started out rough. We had a tough schedule early. We're still trying to figure out, who can do what, who couldn't do certain things as well, trying to get guys in the right spots. And so we were kind of navigating this thing, had a couple of injuries and had to make some adjustments, in terms of just what we were doing schematically. And I think once we made the tweaks and continued to refine our process, we found success and kind of went on a run. We won 6 straight so far, went undefeated through the region, won the region championship. So we're a 1 seed in the playoffs, get to host the first round playoff game. And if we're successful, we'll probably get to host the second round as well. So we're right where we want to be.
I will be in the building Friday for that game, Coach. I already got everything scheduled. My son's season's over with, so I'm done with those Friday nights, man. So I'll be in the building with you guys Friday.
That's what's up, man.
Now, so, man, first year coach, right? Well, not your first year, but first year at McEachern. You know what you're coming into first time. Like you say, you're going through a whole lot of obstacles. Everybody always has the championship is the goal. When you sat down and you looked at your staff and you looked at your team, was this like a realistic? Like, did you sit back and be like, "Oh yeah, we going to do this," or was it like we're going to get through year one and see what we got?
No, I mean, I definitely had the expectation to win the region. I thought we had enough talent-wise. It just had to be developed, right? They had to get their techniques and the understanding of the scheme and how we wanted to basically approach it, mentally approach our game and our preparation on a week-to-week basis. But I did think we were athletically, we had enough to be successful year one. And so the region title will always be our goal, that first one every year. And then from there, you get in the playoffs and you see what happens, right? So, no, I'm not surprised by what happened. We started out slower than I wanted to, but it was like a number of weird things that happened early in the season. And so we finally got our feet, underneath us, and our kids, always stayed locked in, which was I was the most proud of, is that they never wavered. Like when you start out, 0-4 like we did, a lot of outside noise in the community like this that's really proud in their program could get distracting, right? And it could cause the kids to kind of, come apart, but they never did. And credit to the community. They continue to support, and our administration stayed behind us too. And I told the guys, I was like, man, I've been here before. Like I started out 1-3 my first year at Westlake, and then we won 9 straight and made it to the semifinals. So it was just a process to get the thing right, and we got it done.
Now, Coach, you guys did, like you said, you had a rough start. I'm looking at it here. You guys went 0-4. But that game against Newton, that game was a good game, man. You guys locked in. Did that show you playing with that school? Because, they have high expectations this year. Did that show you guys that you guys were right where you wanted to be when you lost that last game that you lost versus Newton?
See,
keeping that.
Not to cut you off, my bad. See, that game really shouldn't have been counted as a loss. We only played 1 quarter of that game. So
okay.
So like that kind of pissed me off because they gave us a loss for that. And
it really should have been like a no contest.
Right after we made our change, I had to change my offensive coordinator. That was our first game after the change. And so, correct. So what happened was we played the first quarter. It was 7-7 at the end of the first, and then they scored to open the second quarter, and they didn't even kick the field goal. Lightning hit, and they got us off the field. So we never got an opportunity to respond. We sat there until about 9:45, and we were like, you know what? We can't play the game. And so we ended up agreeing to a no contest, but Georgia High School ruled it as a loss because they say in their bylaws you have to finish the game. Well, we couldn't figure out a date in either of our schedules to get back on the field to get it done. And so we just had to eat it. So we'll see what happens because the way the brackets are falling, it looks like we could possibly see Newton again, and I'd love to finish that game.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I grew up in Newton County, so I know a lot of those guys, a lot of those coaches. I got little cousins that actually play on Newton's team. So, yeah, that's going to be a good game, too. Definitely going to be a good game.
Yeah.
They Skelton doing a hell of a job, and Newton got some dogs. So, definitely it's a good barometer for us. And definitely, we'd love to get another crack at them.
Man, so who on your team surprised you this year? Like, I know beginning of the season, like, you knew kind of a few guys like you knew were some dogs, but who surprised you?
I shouldn't say I'm surprised, but Jaden Kennedy, our quarterback, has just gotten better and better each week, and he's really embraced, just commanding the offense and doing what we need to do on a week-to-week basis to win football games. I'd say another kid that's been a really, really pleasant surprise has been Dylon Womack. He's our free safety. He's kind of the captain of our defense in the back end because he can get everybody lined up. He makes a lot of plays. He's tough. So those are 2 guys off the top of my head that have really, I'd say, surprised me per se, but not really because I've seen the potential in them from day one.
Hey, what you doing over there?
I was trying to do something there.
Playing with the board.
There you go.
There you go. Coach, so you say you guys are breaking down film. You guys are looking at your opponent for this week. Who are you guys playing this week, Coach?
We got Campbell High School.
Campbell High School at home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So far, Coach, looking at the film, what do you got? I know you can't give me too much of your game plan. I want you to give it away. Do you see some advantages or some things you think you could be able to take advantage of and exploit so far?
Yeah, I think, if we just continue to be who we are and who we've been the past 6 weeks, we'll be fine. They run the wing tee, so you got to be disciplined and sound on defense. You got to have great eye discipline when it comes to, looking at your landmarks and your keys. Because if you don't, then they can gas you, right? So I think we need to continue to be physical up front, and do our assignments on defense and just do your job. We say that all the time, DYJ. And then on offense, I do think we should have an advantage there because I like our guys, against a lot of people, honestly. But I think if we continue to play the way we played, we're physical in the run game, and then we take our shots in the passing game and we win those one-on-one battles, I think we'll be just fine.
Man, look, man, I hope you guys knock Campbell off. I got to referee some games out there back in the day. So, yeah, man, hope y'all handle that for sure, man. Steve, you got any other questions?
No, not really, Coach. Just what time I need to get there, who I need to holler at. No, yeah, no. I'm gonna come on the sideline. But Coach, I would, man, if you don't mind, if you got any of the young guys, man, that we can interview right down the spot. I'm gonna have a camera crew with me. I am gonna have a cameraman. have somebody there with me to kind of take some pictures of you guys and give you guys all the films. Everything that we film, everything we get, we're going to give it to you guys as well. But if you got anybody you want to spotlight, some of your seniors, we want to get some of the parents, get them involved, get them some comments about their seniors. If you want to do something like that, because we can get there early enough to kind of work that out and facilitate that for you guys. Whatever you guys need.
Yeah, I got you, man. Nah, that'd be good. Probably post game, but will be the best time to grab whoever you think stood out to you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, that night, and you could just do a little post game interview with them.
Okay.
And then, in terms of just, I'll just shoot me a text in the DMs, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
First and last name, whoever you got coming with you, and I'll get you guys put down on the pass list, and you'll be fine to get in there.
Man, that's what's up, man. Well, look, we don't want to take too much of your time. Go ahead and knock that film out. Coach Reed, again, we appreciate you taking the time out to come rap with us. Hopefully next time we talk to y'all, you know what I'm saying? You holding
the
up
championship trophy.
That championship trophy, man.
Well, definitely,
sure.
man. I appreciate it, man. Anytime, fellas. I appreciate y'all.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
All right. Yep.
I like this setting, just like this.
Not with that dead lizard you got behind you.
Boy.
Hey, hold up.
Sheesh.
I appreciate that. That's going to be dope. But listen, man. Hold on. Before we get started, I got something for you.
Go ahead.
Just for you.
Do your thing.
KB.
Do your thing.
I want you to just pay attention.
Yeah, my demons are ruthless. Yeah, they know the truth is.
You spelled it wrong, but that's cool.
Breathe down on me, and those prayers are useless.
Good start. You know when you're
I'm so tired of losing. Yeah, I'm tired of the bullshit. Hey, I'm talking to you, the man in the man. All your goddamn excuses. You ain't never gonna make it far. Wishing on someone else's time. You only get what you put in, and I'm tired of losing.
Shouldn't have even been in that position.
There's a darkness behind these walls, and then
we're gonna post that for
I get you. That was a good. That's a good try.
You know what I mean? I don't usually do stuff like that. I just had to do something quick. I usually let you do that, but
yeah. I probably could have did a better one. Talking trash.
I'm pretty sure we could have got a little bit. I could have paid somebody to probably do a whole monologue, but it worked. It worked for what it was supposed to. Man, it's been a rough call. I really, you know what, man? I really felt bad for you. And as hard as it say, I've been feeling bad for you since the first quarter of the Georgia game. Because for one, y'all talked so much.
Had to.
Sometimes you just kind of know. You know when you kind of should just.
You know, but you still got to do it. You still got to do it.
You can't be as boisterous.
You still got to do it.
As you could have.
The benefit of being a fan is that you can pop your shit,
man,
and don't have to do nothing about backing it up. And that's the beautiful thing about being a fan. Like if I had to go against Bowles and all those guys on the defense and Michael Williams and Starks, I probably wouldn't say that.
The offensive lineman was still talking trash.
Barber. Look, man, I understand what he's saying. It's like, look, at the end of the day, we got to play. Yes, you're going to a game expecting to win, you know what I'm saying, expecting to put your best foot forward. But I think sometimes you realize when you're David and you're going against Goliath, that sometimes you just need a lot of good things to happen. And the crazy part is we've been needing a lot of good things to happen for a lot of different games. And you can't do that against UGA, man. The margin for error is none. So you can't. Man.
Shout out Coach Reed again, man, for coming through. Big game coming up for them. Campbell, man, I think they'll handle Campbell pretty good. But
man, Campbell, I don't.
Marietta, when they play Marietta and Valdosta, that's sometimes that you get Coach on. But man, shout out to Coach again for coming through. Definitely need KB to send that text message. put my name on there, and I'll give you another name, and we get them passes. I got the camera. I really do got the dude coming with the camera for real. So
it ain't Tony, is it?
if Tony's here, I might
Who
have.
knows, man? I don't know where Tony. I don't know where Tony live. I don't know what he do for a living. He timing for real. I don't know where he be at. He just be around. He just pop up.
Hey, I don't move Perk like that. Perk good people, but nah, I don't know what he do for a living. I don't know what he do.
I don't know where Tony be at. Tony just be around.
He Cali, he pop up with Trick Daddy.
Right.
He pop up with in the YSL. He might be affiliated, so I don't know. But yeah, man, I really felt bad. Back to what I'm saying, I felt bad for y'all because you talked so much through the week. It wasn't the fact that you were talking though, but it's just how much you were talking. And then y'all scored that first touchdown, and I'm getting DMs, I'm getting tweets, and I see everybody in Gator Twitter land in awe. Y'all are just going off, going ham. Mertz is better than Beck. I mean, y'all giving it to me, bro. It ain't nothing but 7-0.
I ain't do all that. I just said it was a good drive. said it was a good drive. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going. I know how it goes. Your first drive is scripted, so I get it. That ain't where I ain't worried about how we start. It's the second half.
Man, listen here. By the end of the second quarter, that thing was over.
Yeah,
that thing was good.
We gave him 21. We gave 21 points, like back to back.
Couldn't move the ball, and then okay, you 5 when you 5 and what? 5 and 3 at that point. 5 and 4.
5 and 2.
5 and 3. 5 and 2. 5 and 2. You lose to Georgia.
Something like
no biggie. We knew you were gonna lose to Georgia, but you got a chance at home against Arkansas.
Man. Now, what I told you and everybody who would listen, and even all the sports analysts, like only people that was like went crazy about Florida winning were just the severe minded Gator fans. Like, we knew it was going to be a thing. Arkansas has played everybody tough this year. LSU, Georgia.
This was your chance to get bowl eligible.
But they played everybody tough, so we knew it wasn't going to be a cake. Like I told you, I was like, this is going to be a fight. I still, you're always going to pick your team to win, but I was like, it's going to be a fight because KJ Jefferson at the end of the day, he can be who he was that fourth quarter, and that's what it was.
All that. But this is your chance to get bowl eligible, and you play at LSU next week.
Yeah.
Then you play at where? Missouri. It's gonna be cold, snowing. You already know that's gonna be tough for y'all to go up there and win in that kind of weather. And then you got FSU at home, bro. You might not win none of those games, and you really now. If Billy does not go to a bowl, oh my god, bro, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough to sell to the fan base. The recruits, I don't think they really.
You're not gonna be able to sell any. But the thing is, I think Billy understands. You can't sell nothing to the fan base outside of 10 wins and a New Year's Six bowl. You can't.
You can, but you can't. I mean, you can always start off with those kind of aspirations. But when you get realistically into it, come on, bro. You never at not one point during this season or during these shows from here, we can go all the way back to damn January. Not one time did you say y'all wasn't gonna make the bowl.
No, exactly. I thought we were. Losing to Arkansas.
I told you wasn't.
I was like, but what do you expect? What do you expect? The thing is, we have the talent.
If I tell you a duck can pull a truck, you better hook his ass up. I'm telling you right now.
Hey, man.
What I tell you be low, man. I'm right 98% of the time in my life I've been right. It's only 2% of the time that I'm wrong, and that because of some technicality type stuff.
Hey man, all I know is shout out to Nick Delatorre, who picked all the wins and losses correct this year. He's picked every win and loss correct out of all the other pens.
It ain't hard to pick y'all games, bro.
No, he picked the Arkansas loss. He picked the Tennessee win.
I told you last week Arkansas.
And he got us winning the last 2 weeks.
Did I not tell you Arkansas was gonna go in there and beat y'all? I mean, I'm just asking.
Huh?
Did I not tell you Arkansas was going to go into games?
Who cares what a rival says?
Did I not tell you Georgia was going to beat the dogs at you? Yes,
absolutely.
I told you 3-4 months ago, you weren't going to a bowl. This didn't look. You lost the number 4 overall pick in the draft, and you told me that didn't matter. You lost the quarterback, bro.
The quarterback's not the issue.
What's the issue?
The defense and the O-line.
Oh, you told me Bobby Hill was gonna fix that. The little miniature Kirby y'all got. You told me that boy was supposed to come in there and call plays like he was Dick Bangio or somebody. That's what you told me now.
Man, look, my man's out here, boy.
He's out of his league. He's over his head. He lied on his application.
I ain't gonna say those words yet. I ain't gonna say them words just yet.
I'm telling you what it is. Me and you watching the same thing, my boy. The boy lied on his application.
But boy,
he lied. He lied on that application, my boy. He had some fake references.
I tell you, boy. Look, man.
But it's bad in Gainesville, man. I'm telling you right now. You got
man. Like you can't sell. Like there's nothing that Billy can do. There's nothing that Billy can do outside of winning the next 3 games that will make anybody in Gator Nation remotely happy.
If you get to the point where you can beat the number 1 overall team in the nation, which I think Florida State might be right there at one point. You never know.
No, they won't.
Yeah, you never know.
They barely won last week.
They got big bad Miami next week.
Still, Miami's unranked team like that. No. At the end of the day, it's going to be.
Y'all told me that Miami fans told me that they will win the national championship. Right?
Well, we knew. Yes, we knew that. We knew what was going to happen with that. But I was thinking we would make a bowl. At this point, I'm hoping we make one, but I'm not surprised. Hold on 1 second.
You don't make no bowl, my boy. Get what? Woo. That little bit. You know what? I feel so bad for the University of Florida and Gainesville that for one, they should have never gave Tebow that boy number. That boy Tebow number anyway. That's why they lose. Let's just be real. You done gave Mertz number 50. Don't come off mute now. No. Stay on mute. Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm doing. Stay on mute. Now keep talking. Just keep talking to him. Keep on talking to him. Don't stop.
Shout out to my queen. wearing my nice hoodie to work out. She came down. I was like, "Oh, okay, that's a nice sweatshirt."
Hey, why they always get the? Look, I got some on the way. I don't even want to tell her about it, bro. Don't even touch my hoodie. I got some on the way in the mail. She don't even know they coming. I might just hide them in my car.
I hear that's my coming downstairs.
She don't go in my car, so I ain't got to worry about it.
Yo, yeah, she don't get in my car either, but still,
keep them in your trunk. You good?
Boy, she wearing that thing loud and proud. But
okay, like, hold on, y'all.
But no, man, Mertz isn't the issue, man.
No, I know he ain't, but he shouldn't be wearing number 15. I don't care. I'm sorry. You'll never see a running back wear 34 in Georgia. You never will. Now, anybody else have at it.
Now, when it gets to a point to where, do I think they should retire his number? Yes.
No, you can't do that because it's only a certain amount of numbers, and you can't.
That's
do that.
just one.
52 players, but no quarterback should be able to wear 15. Now they open 15 up. The wide receivers, running back, hell, defensive linemen wear single numbers now. Your boy got 21, and he ain't did nothing all year long. So, like I said, the fact that they should got a quarterback wearing the number 15, it just bothers my spirit.
I don't mind that. I need the O-line to give him 3 seconds.
I like the Falcons giving another quarterback 7. Now, the kicker can wear 7. The running back can wear 7. Wide receiver can wear 7.
I mean, what did Vic accomplish for the Falcons?
Oh, we're not going to do that. We're not going to be disrespectful.
I mean, that's my guy. He has 7 cities.
Some kind of way because y'all down. I'm not going to let you start me.
He has 7 cities. He has 7 cities guy like myself. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna act like he Peyton Manning of the Falcons.
7. I know them folk love Matt Ryan, but I argue with Matt Ryan. Come on, man. We're not gonna do this. I'm not even gonna go there. These folk don't want to hear me go off on a Falcon rant this morning. Even though we back to it in a few minutes, because we got to talk about Desmond Ritter riding that pine. And he should have never been in the damn game anyway.
But man, to finish this Gator stuff out, man. I have been humbled. However, I'm still going to talk. I'm still going to pick. I got us winning against LSU. Why? Because I'm a fan. Because I'm a fan. I could care less. So yes, I got us
really
winning.
hope they make that a night game, bro. They should make that a night game. We want a 7:30 kickoff in LSU in Death Valley. Come on, Sankey, make it happen.
I gotta go. I want to go to a game in LSU. I might just go in the white team.
I'm not wearing Florida. I went with Georgia clothes. Well, Georgia, we travel. So as long as I'm with the other dogs, okay. But
yeah,
if you're an opposing team, you better just wear a black shirt.
Yeah, man. It's that's a place where it's like, yo, you probably will get in a fight.
Oh yeah,
so I'm gonna just go just to go. But
my team winning, I'm losing. I mean, my team winning, I'm leaving about the third, fourth quarter. Cause get what?
Yeah,
it's gonna go down.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, man. So shout out. Look, my hope and prayer, right, is that last year was Billy year number 1, right? You got a lot of stuff. Last year is the first year we knew a lot of stuff was going on. This year is like it should be some progression. However, we're playing a whole lot of freshmen. You know what I'm saying? So there's loopholes, there's excuses for a few things here and there.
Yeah, I mean
next year it gotta be, we gotta, like I heard, like I was in a Twitter space the other day and somebody said we need to have our identity. Like we don't really have an identity now. Like you don't know if we're like a passing team or we're a running team. Like we're not you
got them great running backs too now, understand?
And that's the thing, he's a little banged up, so I get it. And this stuff that I think somebody talked about, just the toughness of the team and how they take the personality of the head coach. And Billy's very even keel, you know what I'm saying? And I think that does translate to a team. I think that does make everybody even keel and things like that. Versus a team like a Georgia, who Kirby is a fucking pit bull, and their team plays like it. Their team, everybody plays like they're a pit bull, and that's the thing. It's like Billy's a very nice guy, but it's like at this point, it's like, you know, do you really? I like the nice guy stuff, but I need you to be like a fucking savage too. Like I need your team. Because everybody's like, oh, we need a guy like Spikes. I'm like, people keep bringing up these old players like Spikes and the Swamp guys. I'm like, they had guys like that on every level. On the O-line, you had the Pouncies. On the D-line, you had the guys. On, you know what I'm saying, C.J. Jefferson, you had guys, linebackers. The DBs was head knocking people out. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody had that everybody had that mentality of a killer. Everybody ain't really got that right now. So, and they're young, and you know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens.
Teams take after the coaches. Then Billy kind of like a laid back type guy. I don't see Billy yelling at nobody on the sideline like Kirby. Kirby get in the headset and start screaming in that joker.
Yeah, Billy not that guy.
Yeah, see, but
Billy's a coacher. He's a nurturer. He's a builder upper. He's a, like, you know what I'm saying? He coach you. He's not going on the sideline in a game hopping your shit. Like in the practice, I don't know what happens, but in the game,
anything happened yesterday that changes any of this?
I mean, my Gators. No. Yes, Georgia beat Missouri.
I mean, Missouri won the ranked team like that. I mean, they were 12, but
they were one of the biggest surprises this year. Shout out to him. This is 4th year. And it's funny because first year they won 5. The next 2 years they won 6. And
he always play us tough, bro. We always had to go up there and win by the skin of our teeth. Or they come down here and they give us a tough game. So
same
that's why Kirby didn't even run the score. When it was 9-0, he ain't called time out, bro. We went to taking these. We kept trying to score. We was in scoring range. We was in the red zone. So
Missouri, man, Darkowitz or Drinkowitz, whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah, they're pretty good, man. That's a good team. Now, if Alabama slips, which I don't think they will, they chance to slip yesterday. Missouri, we would have to play them again in the SEC championship, but I think we'll meet Bama at this point. So.
Yeah, boy, Bama rolling. Ohio State, I think, drops to 2. They didn't lose, but they
didn't do enough to drop down.
They didn't do enough to. Georgia beating Missouri the way they did gives me enough to be like, they're better than Ohio State right now, who struggled against Rutgers for 3 quarters. And of course, Michigan, Florida State, you don't drop either one. Maybe maybe Washington jumps Florida State. They won't do it this early because Florida State's undefeated. Washington's undefeated too, right?
Yeah. And they beat USC yesterday.
A tight game, emotional game. We won't get to that later. But I would put Washington over Florida State because Florida State struggled yesterday. They've struggled in damn near every
missing
game.
their top 2 wide receivers. They didn't have Wilson or Coleman yesterday. So I understood the struggle with that, but it's Pitt. Pitt couldn't score. But at the same time, I mean, they really didn't.
But they struggled against everybody. They struggled against Boston College. And then we're going to see, and they may leave it this week just to see what they do next week against Miami. So it could be like we just gonna wait and see thing. But I wouldn't be mad if Washington moved up. Texas looked fine. Oregon State, I think they won yesterday. Notre Dame's definitely.
Well, they beat up on Prime.
They won. They won late game at the end. They was pushing back. But Notre Dame's probably go to like late 20s for losing to Clemson.
Yeah.
I think that gives them 2 losses for the year, 2 or 3.
Don't forget, we have 2 DraftKings contests that are still open. You're able to join. One of them's open for the next 4 minutes. You can join all the way up until 12:59. So if you are part of DraftKings, please make sure you go to our Toe2Toe Sports DraftKings contests.
Yes,
they're local. They are on our page. You can find those links posted on our page on all platforms.
Hey, there you go. Shout out to that.
So, number 4, I think it'll stay the same. I don't think they'll move it around. I think it'll be exactly where it is. And I don't have a problem with the rankings right now. Bama versus Georgia is going to be a good one in the SEC championship. Don't think they'll be able to beat us. We got Michigan and Ohio State coming up soon. Michigan plays Penn State this week coming up. So definitely a good game there. We'll be able to see if Michigan really is for real or if they still stealing signs, man. Let's talk about Michigan real quick, man. Woo. And this steal sign stuff, sign stealing stuff, man. What's going on? What's up?
They got everything, boy.
Michigan.
They done caught my man's on the sideline. So for folks who don't know, one of the analysts on Michigan has been caught stealing signs, paying people to go to different games to tape their signs, which I'm sure teams are doing. Like people are trying to look for advantage. You've always heard the coach over the hill looking with the binoculars, and like that's not anything new to get some type of advantage. However, you're like really like it's an investment,
bro. They got the signs laminated on a piece of paper where somebody's watching the other sideline saying, "Oh, they're about to do this. This is what they're about to do," based off of the sign and the hand signals and everything that they done did. That is ridiculous, bro. They got pictures of the jump laminated, man. They showing the whole team, man. Like, come on. Is it that serious? Are you really that down bad, Jim Harbaugh, where you need everything to win at all costs? Absolutely. I feel like you're doing this to beat Georgia. I
think he did it when he lost to Ohio State the first few times, and I think they worked out a science and they were able to do it. And then they tried it against other teams. The only teams they lost to in the last 3 years were in the playoffs when they didn't know who they were playing until.
Well, they said they had TCU signals, but TCU got word of it and they swapped it up. So they were giving them dummy signals, and they were like, oh, "Okay, this is what they about to do." And TCU did something completely different.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like they've only lost in the playoffs when they had. The next game was like they didn't have the time to go fly and go catch the signals, but they literally have lost only those games. And the guy was on the sideline of the Western Michigan game when they played Michigan State with the glasses with the camera in it. They caught him on the sideline, and their coach McEachern was like, How did it? I don't even know who he is. How he got it passed? Like that's crazy that he snuck on his sideline. So yeah, it's definitely crazy. Supposedly they were scouting against Tennessee and Tennessee and Georgia, and they gave the signs to to South Carolina, so that way South Carolina could beat Tennessee. That game where he just went crazy, Rattler went nuts. That's the only time South Carolina's ever worn the wrist coach is when they played that game, and that's the game that supposedly he gave the records to that one. That's the only time they've ever worn that everybody on the team had a wristband. And Beamer got caught cheating like that back when he was at Virginia Tech.
I believe.
So
yeah, man. Hopefully they
deep,
levy out some heavy fines and some sanctions and go ahead.
Bro, they about to blow that up, bro.
Get them boys up out of there. Harbaugh need to be fired. I know they fired the coach, but Harbaugh need to go too, my dog.
He's going to leave. He's going to leave before it happens. That whole program is about to get them. They've been after Harbaugh. They already suspended him for the recruiting stuff or the cheating stuff initially. Then this happens, and then their staffer just got caught trying to proposition a minor wearing his Michigan gear.
Wearing the Michigan gear. I saw that.
I said, boy, you got to be the dumbest.
Bro, come on. Really, my boy? What are we talking about?
I said, fam, you in the Michigan gear with alcohol trying to meet a minor. Like, what?
And he brought the liquor. He had the liquor with him too. Why they were finna get to it.
In the Walmart. Like, fam.
Bro, come on.
Fam.
And listen, now, in our community, the word that we would use to describe him, I'm not going to use that word. But the young man is definitely mentally challenged. The young man is definitely one of the people your grandma had hiding in the basement. 35 years old.
He is on staff, salary paid.
I don't give a damn. Them folk got jobs too.
And he got.
I ain't saying that. No. Listen, the boy a pervert. He needs. Listen. Somebody needs to go up there to Michigan for some holy water or something. Somebody needs to go up there and pray about something because it's going down in Michigan. They just blow the whole program up.
Look, I need them to go ahead. I need them to go ahead and
get them that Miami or SMU treatment.
Right. Go ahead. Look, Harbaugh is about to leave to the NFL. You know what I'm saying? That their recruiting class is already kind of wishy-washy. I need Sharon Moore. If you somehow see this, right? If you don't know who Sharon Moore is, he is the offensive line coach, co-OC. I need him to, you know what I'm saying? I know you like the weather in Florida a little bit better than Michigan. You know what I'm saying? You come up there, use it as a stepping stool. You know what I'm saying? Do there 2 or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And
that's got so low this point that they here soliciting for coaches to come from other coaching staff. Boy, stop. Hey, Colorado has a home game against the number 16 Oregon State, and Oregon State goes into Colorado and put a hurting on them boys, 26-19. Now, defensive Dion changed OC, fired the offensive coordinator, brought in a new one. Still looks the same to me. They still can't block nobody, man. I don't care who you can have the best play caller. You can get Kyle Shanahan, Lincoln Riley. You can put them all in the room together. Use Andy Reid. You put Andy Reid on staff. If you can't block nobody, it doesn't matter what you scheme up. It don't matter what you call. It don't matter what you do. If you literally cannot block and your quarterback is having to roll out left, right, duck down, slide under somebody, spin out the 2 spin moves, and then throw the ball, it's not going to work.
And it's not even be blitzes. It just be the regular 3-4 man rush.
They're blitzing 3 people and getting home in 2 seconds. I mean, not blitzing. They're rushing 3 and getting home. Bro, you can't. If you rush 3, that means you drop 8 in coverage. How are you getting to the quarterback like that?
Will.
Boys, I'm convinced the offensive line just don't like Shador. Me personally. They don't like
he better get them some watches too, so they all can.
Now let's talk about it. Shador he's making the most NIL money out of anybody. Them offensive linemen might not be seeing no cheddar. So them boys, because they started out blocking, they blocked TCU. They blocked TCU. They blocked the next game. Who they played next after TCU? I forgot.
Was it Nebraska?
No, they beat the brakes off Nebraska. I know Nebraska got better pass rushers. Some of those teams that they done played these last 3 weeks. And bro, come on now. And all the watch started coming out. And listen, man, everybody don't respond well to that when my teammates shine and I ain't getting no shine. Everybody don't respond well to every press conference. You talking about your son this, your son that, your son this, your son that. I'm saying that's your baby boy, but it's a team out here, coach. So I'm just saying, not to say that that's what's happening. I'm just saying I can see it happen. Because if I'm an offensive lineman, bro, you don't get no shine if I don't block. I don't care how far you can throw the ball.
Let me move it out the way so the folks can see.
It's just real, bro.
That's our problem, bro.
If you can't block,
you can't block. Like Shador is getting hit. I think he's the most sacked quarterback in college.
In FBS.
That's 133, 134 teams. That's wild. That's wild. And you see what happened when he got time, man. Like,
he got time. Hey, man. Hey, that boy, when he go pro, when he just does decide to go, I would go pro. I'm not standing around for another year taking another ass whooping like that for free. Not saying he's doing it for free because he getting paid, but I'm not getting no NFL contract. You know what I mean? I'm gone. I'm out of there.
Yeah, I always say he was coming back next year.
Right now, he's number 3. He's number 3 quarterback on the board right now. He's right behind Mays and Caleb.
And the crazy part is,
Mel Kiper.
Mel Kiper be wrong.
Yeah, you said
right. You still got Penix and all them other guys. Penix.
Well, if you put the argument is if you put Shador in Penix spot with that offensive line, then weapon. So okay, then so the fact that you just did that gives me the you see how they did that? You see what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. They really, if you put Shador in North Carolina or USC, I'm just saying he might be the overwhelming number 1 overall pick. That's
what I'm saying. Do you risk the number 3 pick being a late first round, maybe second, third round? Because remember, Levis and Malik and all of that.
That's different. Them guys wouldn't like this. Them guys wouldn't like.
But it's about need though. It's about need for quarterback.
But you got a lot of teams that need quarterback. I mean, think about this. Minnesota now is a quarterback hunt. The Jets, they don't have a long-term quarterback. The Falcons. Is Washington sold on Sam Howell? I don't know.
The Raiders.
The Giants, the Raiders. The Giants, Danny Dimes, really him?
They paid him.
Chicago ain't committed to Justin Fields. Green Bay is asking questions about Jordan Love. Like, hey, this really what we trying to do?
Yeah.
New Orleans, they got Derek Carr. Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield has turned back into Baker Mayfield these last 2 weeks. So it's a lot of teams in the NFL that I can name more teams that don't need a quarterback than teams that do.
You right about that. Yeah.
Hell, that job ain't safe. You have about Brock Purdy. Look at Brock Purdy last few. You really have about 6 NFL teams with solid quarterbacks.
Yeah, man. This is a real business decision, man. Yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting because he's getting hit way too much. And right now, Colorado's recruiting class ain't even top 30. And I doubt that even if they pull, it ain't.
See, I told people to be wary because Deion is the ultimate cost center. I love Deion to death. I know a lot of people going, oh, y'all bashing, you bashing. Now, Deion sold us on the HBCU. He sold us on black schools being able to get drafted from these black schools, and then he got the hell on as soon as he could. Deion is in here now talking about how he don't want to go to the NFL. I can't coach the NFL. I can't do this. Listen, Deion, you ain't recruiting like you said you were going to recruit now. I don't know if you get Warren Sapp on your staff next year. He going to come on and make them boys come on in and play for you. And we're going to get to the quarterback, baby. You know what I mean? I know, I'm just saying, you just a lot of rah-rah coming out of Colorado. But me and you know recruiting is the essence of college football.
Yeah.
Deion doesn't crack top 25 in recruiting. I don't expect them to have a top 25 football. Now, there ain't too many people that didn't say they did it off the portal. Even Mike Norvell, they still with Florida State. They recruit itself. The brand itself do it. So you can say he was in the portal and he went to the
always
portal.
Got
but they still got, they always have a couple guys that just, look at Cam, the running back. That boy don't want to talk to nobody else. This guy, he just want to go to Florida State. That's it.
Right.
So I'm just saying.
They always got them kids.
Deion ain't got that in Colorado. And I personally don't think he's on a mission to stay there and build that in Colorado. I think Deion will go to the NFL behind his son if he has the opportunity.
But go and do what?
Oh, listen. It's not even about NFL.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
it's more about the branding. It's more about the branding. It's more about the name of Deion Sanders. But the coach, you're gonna have to have a blazing offensive coordinator. But you don't have to recruit in the NFL. That's what I'm saying. And like you just said, his recruiting is not where it's supposed to be.
But being the car salesman only works in college.
Oh football. But it's all about X's and O's in the NFL. You're gonna have to have the top coordinators in the game.
And he hasn't shown that he can provide.
I
think he has to. I think he will have people that will want to attach themselves to him that are coordinators, like guys that maybe want to get back in, like a Mike Zimmer and things like that. But I don't think
you go with them old cats. You got to go with the young.
That's who. He's an old cat. That's who the like.
That's what I'm saying. Deion is the old cat. He's the face. Don't bring in no old coordinators with you,
bro. That's
because the game ain't the same. You're gonna have to get some 21-year-olds, 24-year-olds that are hungry, that are probably not offensive coordinators right now. They're probably just the pass game coordinators. You know what I'm saying? The defensive scheme people, the pass rush coordinators, or the secondary coordinators, secondary coaches.
Yeah.
You're going to do something like that, man. You have to take some chances with these.
Bro,
that's all
in the NFL, he's going to get – I think he's a perfect –
I don't think he goes to the NFL. I just don't think he stays in Colorado. I don't think he stays
in Colorado. I think he's going to go – he's got to go somewhere to where the logo kind of recruits itself and he can put the finishing touches. Like if he was – I don't think Billy's going nowhere, but if he was out of Florida, right? Guys grow up being like, I want to play for Florida. You have some of those kids. But then you also throw in Deion Sanders, who you're going to get the attention. And then he can go into your living room. He can go into and get you there, and you're going to a prominent school. So if you went there, Florida State, even a Michigan State, like a bigger program that has some kind of juice behind who they are, I think he will be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
like he's at.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably easier to recruit at Jackson State than it was at Colorado.
True. I don't know. It's a couple jobs that may come open that probably could come knocking and offer him way more money. I don't know what's going on in Michigan State. I know they're gonna have an opening up there. I don't think that brand will be a better one than Colorado. Yes, but is it really like out of a different league type thing? No. Damn, Lincoln Riley goes to the NFL with Caleb. And you go to USC, Deion. Oh, listen, game over. I'm sorry, but that type of marriage and that type of money out there at USC with Deion Sanders, that'll be something special.
He got to go to a
school with money, a school like you said that where the logo is just as big as him, and he can just put that extra stink on it, and it becomes way more than what it was. You know what I mean? Colorado's like an old school. That's one of them Colorado back in the 40s and 30s was good. I'm talking about somebody who's Ohio State. Let's say they lose. Ryan Day lose. They get rid of Ryan Day, and Ohio State goes to get Deion. Now,
I mean,
I feel like it's a mix of cultures, but I feel like at this point, people would really be willing to take that chance on Deion. Georgia Tech missed the ball. If Georgia Tech would have did it, we all been crying. Everybody. We all would have been crying. We all been sitting here. Kirby been nervous. I've been nervous because the location of the school, the brand is not.
Hey man, you get him in the South. You get him from Texas.
He's in Atlanta, bro. Put him in Atlanta. You imagine just here in Atlanta. The mayor of Atlanta is a Georgia Tech club. So just imagine the Falcons. What they're gonna do for he's right here. He's right next door.
Yeah, man. If he goes Texas East, he can go anywhere.
If I'm a Baylor, I definitely call and check the temperature. Like, hey, what's up, Deion? We got 12 million. What's happening?
He back home.
You come in here and put all the uniforms together. You want it, Baylor too. We don't care.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. Just certain things. Just watch the Deion situation. I wouldn't be surprised to me if Deion is out of there this end of the season and they go on and he go on.
Nah.
Wouldn't shock.
I don't think so. I think he's gonna wait till Travis is gone.
He's not. All right, man. Sunday NFL, man. I ain't even have the games up on my phone. Usually I get the thing. Did the Chiefs win? I ain't even got the TV on. I tried to turn the TV on.
I can look right quick.
But that game is over because the 1 o'clock game's been kicked now. So see what these Falcons
The
did.
Chiefs did win. The Chiefs won.
Yes, Chiefs won.
21-7.
So I'm back up. JC picked the Titans to win. They lost. I picked the Steelers. JC picked the Dolphins to win. I picked the Chiefs. And he probably picked the Cowboys to win. Eagles gonna beat them today. What you think about that game, man? Cowboys and Eagles.
Man, I think the Eagles pull it out. They're playing where they playing. They're playing in Philly.
Philly.
They'll beat the Cowboys.
Put like this, I think they need to win this game, but I don't like the Jalen Hurts. This version of Jalen Hurts. I don't like this version of the Philadelphia offense because Jalen Hurts, he's hurt. His knee is hurt. You can tell he doesn't run. Normally, last year when they went on this run, bro, he wasn't doing just tush push plays. He had design runs where you had to start accounting for the quarterback. Now they're trying to make him try to sit in the pocket. He throws the ball to A.J. Brown. Don't get me wrong. A.J. is a monster. A.J. is probably number 1 wide receiver right now in the league. Why the Tennessee Titans would ever get rid of a talent that great, I have no idea. Especially if you know you're about to usher in a new quarterback. Why get rid of the best? Carolina did that with DJ Moore. You know you're about to draft a quarterback. Why would you trade the best weapon he's ever? But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. But anyway, so A.J. Brown, he's throwing it up to A.J. A.J. making hella play. No problem with that. What happened when A.J. don't make them play? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got the Slim Reaper on the other side. He's been kind of quiet this year. I think he kind of slick hurt too. But I just don't like the Eagles offensive coordinator. I don't like the way he kind of takes the ball and he kind of run the air at the ball sometimes. They'll be hooking, man. They'll be calling plays. A.J. Brown hot, and then they'll go to running the ball with the second running back, Gainwell, something like that. They'll do something crazy. Throw a screen pass to Goddard. You know what I mean? Just something crazy when I just feel like they get out of rhythm. They never get into a real rhythm. So we'll see today, man. Cowboys defense is for real. Cowboys do have a chance to go win this game. They've been playing great lately.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good game today, but I'm going to go with the Eagles. If I had to pick a score, give me the Eagles 31-28, something like that.
Yeah, I could see like a 3-point, 4-point win type. I can see that. I don't know what the weather and all that going to be, but
never know.
Yeah, Philly is. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I don't tell you.
Yeah, it
don't tell you.
And then tonight you got the Buffalo Bills. You got the Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati
Bengals. Man, the Bengals, man. Joe Blow to love him, man. I think I'm gonna go with Bills. They got Leonard Fournette. I think they're gonna run him through the.
Is he playoff Lenny or is he the other Lenny?
He is still.
He looks like he's in good shape though.
He still run through your face mask, Lenny. At the end of the day, and that's all you need is about 7 of them runs. All you need is about 7. Bang. That's it.
He can give them to you.
That's all you need. It's about 6, 7, especially in that weather.
Give me the Cincinnati Bengals, man. They've been hot. Bengals been playing really good. Now we see the Bengals are a slow starting team, bro. They going to start like 0-2, 0-3, but they still get rolling. I still like the Baltimore Ravens to win that division, but I definitely like the Cincinnati Bengals to win today. Bengals versus Ravens is going to be probably one of the best games of the year. I can see them two battling it out. Cleveland, that division, man, Cleveland and the Pittsburgh Steelers, I don't think they both have enough offense to keep up. Defenses are pretty good. But Watson, are we starting to have buyer's remorses on the Cleveland Browns? Hell yeah. I'm concerned.
I think you do, but
I'm a little concerned. I'm starting to be concerned. I'm not breaking the glass yet. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, if this thing don't start to click next year, bro,
what do you think? What do you think the issue with Watson is outside of like funny shit? Like,
I think that's it. I think he's created. Football is a mental thing to me. A lot of sports are mental things. You know, you got to be physically in shape, yeah. But if you're not Like, yeah, you gave me a guaranteed contract. When you put that word guaranteed on there for me, guess what? It don't matter what I do. I sit right here in this chair and lean back.
But see, I don't think Watson.
I don't think he's built like that. But at the same time, I think that sense of security kind of gives him that type of maybe it don't hurt as much no more when I lose. You know what I'm saying? Because I got guaranteed money.
I don't think he.
Maybe he needs the.
I think he really did this on some money type stuff, and like when that is like 100% your motivation, I think he may have had a better career in a place like Atlanta. Like if he went to Atlanta, I think he would have been playing a hell of a lot better, but he wouldn't have had the money that he had. Okay. So I think that he went for the paper chase, and I think he's like when you're getting 53 mil a year, you're not gonna have a lot of them characters around you that will make your job easier. Like that's why guys like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, those guys were taking pay cuts or restructuring because you need guys around you. And I think that's what it comes down to, man. He don't have much around him. Now, if he was there when they had the OBJs, Amari Cooper, that are like those guys on the paper, Andy Isabella and all that, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But and Nick Chubb hurt. And Nick Chubb hurt.
And it's Cleveland.
Yeah, bro. It's like bad luck. They're like a bad luck.
Yeah, Cleveland ain't really one of them teams or places you go up there and just be like, oh man, we can turn this shit up. LeBron left. I mean, what are we talking about? It's Cleveland.
Yeah, them boys got terrible luck with quarterbacks, bro. Like I don't know what it is. But they're married. They're married to him. Nobody's going to take that contract.
Oh, nobody. No. Maybe the Jets.
Ever.
Maybe the Jets.
Ever. No. I can't see
not
it.
The Jets. Damn.
Not even the Jets. I don't see nobody taking. The Raiders won't even take that. And we don't care about money because we owe our coach $85 million.
Kicked his ass out the door. Well, I send it to you in the morning, but you get to pick your check up. Don't worry about it.
Hey, but to talk about my Raiders, them boys are hype. I don't know. I ain't never been a fan of Josh McDaniels.
You play for old players. They understand that. Now, if they hire Beast Mode as the head coach, y'all got some.
No, they ain't gonna do that. But I don't even think Beast Mode wants to do that.
Crazy. He ain't gonna be no X's and O's. Don't ask him to call no plays, but he'll just stand out there and sit there. Oh yeah. Beast Mode will do that. And that press conference will be golden. You think Dan Campbell has an interesting press conference? Let the Oakland Raiders hire Marshawn Lynch, and y'all go out there and play like ass.
Marshawn ain't trying to follow those rules.
Marshawn gonna say I'm just sitting here so I don't get fined, bro. I ain't gonna say that crazy.
Hey, that's funny. Did you see this interview with Shannon Sharp? If you ain't see the Beast Mode interview with Shannon Sharp, man, that podcast episode, that was a good one, man.
He went talking about Russell Wilson when Russell Wilson went else his phone. He called Russell Wilson. He called somebody and said, "Hey man, I need Russ to talk to me." Russ called him from a block number.
He said, "Oh boy, you talking about old boy?" He said, "I can't call old boy. I don't even got his number."
Oh man. So final thoughts, man. Joe Smith and his wife have been all over social media. And Joe Smith's wife, now I don't know how long they've been married. I don't know the nature of their marriage, whatever. I know she used to be on those little VHSs that your daddy had hidden up in the closet back then. I know she come from that industry back in those times. So
DVD.
When you had the DVDs with with the right whatever. Y'all know how it goes. So,
you know what it is. The black box.
Joe Smith's wife goes to him and like, hey, we need some bread, we need some paper. I need some paper. I'm trying to do yada yada XYZ. And she goes out. He don't bring the paper home, I guess, or she ain't got the money she needs, so she does what she knows. She goes and open up an OF account. Now, if you don't know what an OF account is, it ain't my job to tell you. You go out there and find it yourself. So, KB, you married, I'm married. You find out your significant other has opened an OF account, and you don't know nothing about it. But she started asking you for the money, and the money is there. You see money all the time. You're like, okay, you ain't even thought about it because she getting paid. Stuff happened. Y'all taking trips. We going to Mexico. Yeah, everything. You ain't thought that bad. You think like, oh, well, maybe she better than managing the money. But you come to find out this. What's your reaction?
Yeah, for me, it's gonna be.
Does it matter what the content is? Let me ask you that part.
Yes.
Okay.
It does.
So you ain't one of the type of guys that it don't matter. You got this account. We got the.
No, I would be pissed if I didn't. First of all, I'll be pissed not knowing. That's one.
Yeah.
Because we should.
I think that's what the nature of his anger came from. I don't think he was saying, "Oh, you did this, you do it." He was just like, "You didn't tell me. We ain't talk about this. You didn't let me know."
Right. Exactly.
But is that a deterrent from $200,000 a year? I would be upset that I don't know. But then after that, it will go to what you doing on there? The content. Of course, the content. The content.
Are you showing your feet? Are you showing your feet and toes? What
if that's it? What if that's it?
I don't care about that.
Who cares, right? Cut me a check and we good.
Right. Is your face shown? That's another thing.
But mind you, wait. Hold on. But mind you now, KB, when you met her, she was on them little DVDs. She was on them little VHSs in the closet now. So it ain't like this is her first time being out here. So, but go ahead, continue on.
But so I'm putting myself because I can't even fathom Jeff. So putting myself in his position, like if I have a woman who was a adult entertainer on videos and stuff, we get together, she does that. She's like, I'll stop that. You know what I'm saying? You take care of me, I want to be with you, and I won't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Well,
the understanding
he
is
thought that was over with. That was the case because he was like, I didn't know.
It's over with.
He thought that. But she was like, well, I came to you for some money. Where you think the money came? You didn't provide no money, and I stopped asking you. So what you think the money came from, though?
But I think that's the thing where it comes like you have to know your partner. You got to have that conversation when y'all get together. It's like, yo, so we together. You're not doing this no more, right? So it's cool.
She wasn't. No money, but you said you were gonna bring the Toe2Toe.
And when it gets to that point, you have to sit back as the guy and be like, I'm not holding up my end of the bargain that I agreed to. Now, clearly, this wasn't her first. So what I understand, this wasn't her first. Like she had jobs. She tried to do a whole lot of other things, and this was like the last resort. At that point, you might just have to hold the camera for her, G. Like, make sure her lighting is right, because if it's that bad, like I'm not going to be stubborn into homelessness. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like I'm not about to be stubborn and be like, I'd rather be homeless than nah. You know what?
We gotta get it how we live.
What you need me to hold it? You want to oversize?
Listen.
Especially if it's just you. Hey, look, man. Hey, it's 2023, baby. And everybody know. And it's not like people don't know who she is. It ain't like mama don't know where she can. So that's the benefit of the situation. It's not like somebody just out of corporate America just doing this. Like, no. You know, like we know we got over this as a family. We already had this conversation. So I mean, I think he should. I understand him.
Go back home though. Go back home though. They're going back home. He left the house. If
the issue is not knowing that she did it, understandable, 100% understood. But if you just upset at the fact that she's doing it after she tried so much, and you ain't doing nothing to better the situation,
now somebody's else gonna kill her, and they're gonna turn her up to real money. I'm telling you, Joe, go back home, man.
But honestly, I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I honestly think that it's a finesse by both of them.
Oh yeah, put it out there.
Way too many outlets.
Everybody,
because of this. She on TMZ, she on talk shows. There's way too many outlets.
That thing done blew up by 200, 300%. Cause folks want to go see now.
You know how many guys going through this? No, and Joe Smith. Come on now. Don't nobody care about no Joe Smith.
Everybody know who he really was, bro. Come on now.
Nah, they're like, Joe Smith, is that the guy there? Come on, man. So yes, I think this is a ploy to do this, and she is out there promoting. It's a promotion.
But them sales don't went up.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure some old players that probably managed their money a little bit better around his time, like, hey, shit, if Joe ain't treating you right, come holler at your boy Steveo. And we pull him like, over here. We print money over here. What's she gonna do?
Or they just like they'll just send tips. They'll just send. Sometimes they don't want the prop. They don't want the issue of having her. They just want the access.
We want. Listen, bro. I'm saying what you need for it. One night.
I don't need you to be my girl or nothing. I just want to see what I want to see when I want to see it. Hey,
listen. I always tell people, only people complain about going 50-50 with their girl is the ones who don't got it. Because the ones that do got it, they don't care. I don't care about that. You can have the whole check, baby. Take it. Because guess what? I'm still going to do what I want to do. So it don't stop that over here.
Like I told her, I say, hey, man, whatever you get is extra, and I appreciate it. It's like a bonus every pay period. I'm like, oh, man.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Matter of fact, let me go in. Let me go in. You know what I'm saying? She be on me now because I'll be spinning.
It's y'all, boy. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. You know what my vice is. So you know.
Oh yeah. I'm finding my vice.
I'm looking at a new car right now. She don't even know it.
That's this guy. Like my son with his cars.
Yeah. I try to buy them like I call it driveway furniture. That's what I call it.
Driveway. Oh man. So look, the people, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all people out here, we just chatting, by the way, but
yeah,
I'm about to hook my car up. Yeah, man, we about to wrap it up, but I'm about to hook my car up, man. And you know what I'm saying? It ain't messing with Steveo joints. Yeah. But you know, just a little something comfortable, get back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you make the big boss, my boy. Shoot, I can't say, man. I'm barely
that is a lie.
Just trying to live, bro. So if my wife didn't want to go on trips every 3-4 months, I probably have 3-4 cars. But
look, man, I'm broke. I'm trying to stay off the OF. No,
all right, man, we out, man.
Get some money for this Gator recruiting, so we can nail some of these offensive linemen. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Do what you do for the squad.
Oh man. Man, make sure y'all go out there, man. Hit the subscribe button if you're on the YouTube, man. Go to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button for us. We're trying to blow this thing up, man, as much as possible. Oh man, shout out to KB, man, keeping this thing rolling, keeping this thing going. Brody, what you got coming up? I'm at McEachern game that Friday. I really do have a camera. I really do have all this stuff prepared. I wouldn't.
Yeah, man. Now
I need to send coach that text and be like, "Hey, Steve said he gonna be there at what time the game starts? 7:30. It's on the other side of town."
Yeah, I'll just tell him he'll be there. He needs a pass.
7 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna need them 2 passes though. Yeah, we're gonna be on the sideline. Then do post game. I don't mind sitting out there. It's gonna be a little cold, but yeah, we'll get it right.
Yeah, look, son. Nah, man, I'm chilling, man. The baby girl, she got a volleyball tournament this next weekend. Yeah, man. And other than that, it's chilling, man.
Band over with. Football season over with for us. All that sitting out in the cold and having to go to them band competitions, but I'm done with that. But shout out to Day Money, man. Definitely proud of him for holding that trombone and doing his thing. He want to got them drums in here now, man. So he got to learn that this summer if you really want to go and try it. You got to compete for that, though. It's a competition. You got to try out for that drum line. But
yeah,
the drum is upstairs, my boy. We went and bought that thing. So hey,
get them chops.
I'm gonna get on it myself. Hell, that's what I said. I'm gonna learn it myself. I always wanted to play drum, but they told us we couldn't do that in school. So you had to learn a regular instrument, and then once you do that, they'll let you try for drums. Now that just discouraged me. I quit everything.
Yeah, I lied and told my church that I played the drums. I had rhythm, but I didn't, and they let me play the drums, and that's how I learned.
You lied to the church?
They asked if anybody played the drums, and I was like, I play the drums.
No wonder Florida got all this bad karma. You lying to the church?
No, I mean, I had a drum set, but I wasn't nice. Like I just knew how to.
You lied on your application just like your defensive coordinator.
But it's all about when you get in position. Do you do what you need to do? And I
sitting there looking at this like, now how do I do this?
Hey, that's what I can play now. Look, I'm thinking about playing now.
No, you
So,
crazy, bro. We
I
out,
mean,
man. Make sure y'all
man.
go follow the page, man. Like, follow, and subscribe, and let your mama know to hit that button too, man. We out. Peace.
You know what I mean? I ain't never played sports. You know what I mean? I always have, you know what I'm saying, like music and love music from the jump. So that was my just plan A. I ain't even have a plan B. I made myself not have a plan B on purpose just so I can fulfill my plan A.